Hi, my name is Sheona Smith. I'm a teacher and teacher trainer working at the British Council. Today let's talk about class presentations. They are an important part of many subjects and an effective way for our students to showcase their learning on a subject. They give them the opportunity to develop content knowledge, speaking skills and practice a life skill. Yes, giving a presentation is much more than creating a PowerPoint to show to classmates. The skills involved, if well learnt, will help build students' confidence for their future workplace. How can we help our learners give an effective presentation? One aspect of any good presentation is preparation. So making space for presentations in your lessons requires some additional thought to the complete length of time the presentation cycle takes. First of all, it's essential for students to have a clear idea of what the presentation should include. Having a checklist for them will always result in a better presentation. For example, you could specify the target vocabulary set from the unit, the key academic structures you would like them to use, as well as the necessary functional language to carry out the presentation. It's worthwhile considering having slides which scaffold the presentation content. So you could, let's say, have example passive structures which your students edit to fit the content. This scaffolding is essential for building confidence as well as speeding up the presentation preparation. Scaffolding is temporary, so you may begin by having a lot of examples or substitution tables on the first slides, which you can eliminate as your learners gain in confidence. Allowing practice time in groups is also an effective way for students to build their confidence when holding the floor or delivering the presentation in front of classmates. It is at this stage at which you can help them with the concept of presence and non-verbal body language in relation to talking on their topic. No matter how great the content of the slides, if not delivered well, the learners may feel demotivated by their performance in front of the class, so this is time well spent. Modelling for your students or getting a confident student to model and then asking them to tick off on a list the things you or the student did is a good way to raise awareness of how crucial it is to maintain eye contact with your audience, face the front of the room rather than turn to the slides, and deliver the content with confidence. Another fun activity to raise awareness is to ask the learners in groups to try to project their voices across the room to someone sat on the other side, or even project their voices into the trash can. This can add a fun element and take the fear out of performing in front of the whole class. One final but essential thing for making the students more accountable for their work on presentations is by having the audience provide some positive feedback. Who better than their own classmates to comment on how well they delivered the presentation? On your part, this may require you to prepare a simple form which the audience can complete. It could have ticks for content, delivery, comprehensibility, whatever you feel is a good area of focus for your students.